Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. And as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I do this video with a heavy heart. I was just recently working on some materials for some of my clients. And you know how you had that Facebook notification pop up even when you're not on Facebook. So one of my childhood friends that we grew up on the same block, shout out to Mr. William Dozier. He was one of the first lead singers in one of the first bands I ever was in. And he sent me a message saying, "Did you know what happened? Did you hear about James?" Now, when I first heard that, I'm like, well, I have a brother named James, so I hope it's not James, or I hope everything's okay. And I said, Hillard, which is another guy that we grew up in the same block. Matter of fact, James lived 2 houses away. Now my cat want to leave. You want to leave, buddy, or what? Messing up my video. Let's go. Goodbye. Sorry about that. I should have tossed out before I even did this video. But so I said, James Hillard? He said, yeah. And I said, what happened? He said he passed away this morning. I have nothing but great things to say about James when I was growing up. If I had to pick one person out of my group growing up that I had a great deal of admiration for and I actually looked up to, was Mr. James Hillard. And I'll tell you why. We were the same age, but James, little skinny dude back in the day, and he had a heart like a lion, you know. One thing that I admired about James is he took no crap from nobody. You know, even when he was a little guy, some big guys would come up to him and he'd stand toe to toe with him. It's like, man, you know, this dude my idol. You know, I'm going to either run or go get my big brothers because I know I can't tackle this big dude. You know, but James was, you know, he was fearless. He was a fearless dude. And we also played Little League together, and I try to put a picture of us, a Little League team up here somewhere so you can see it. But it's just a sad day when your friends, you know, move on, you know, pass on, because he has a big brother. And I recently became a friend of his big brother on Facebook. His name is George. And I told George, I said, I don't know if I don't know if you knew this, but you were my inspiration for music. When I first heard you play bass, and Steve Eldridge and you guys bass, or actually was in you guys, James's, or you guys' basement, you played, or maybe there was the garage. You guys played I'll Take You There by the Staple Singers. And I was like, I wanted to do this. And as a result of hearing you guys play that day, you know, it inspired me to become a player and become a professional musician. And it's a small word because Steve Eldridge, who was also playing that day, who plays drums and phenomenal drum, used to live down the street from us, he became a professional musician. And many years later, he performed at my wedding. You know, it's like it's nice to be able to just still have that connection with people years later and play with them and interact with them. So I just want to just take a moment out of my day just to, you know, pay tribute and honor and respect of a great guy. You know, James, you will be missed. You know, it's unfortunate, but life is life. You know, we're at that stage where our friends and our families are leaving. You know, it seems like just yesterday when I was in my late 20s, full of life and a lot of life ahead of me. And I remember one summer, me and my wife went to a whole bunch of weddings. Everybody was getting married. You know, now, you know, you fast forward 20, 30 years later, now when you hear about your friends and family, they're leaving. But, you know, there's a bigger plan. God has a bigger plan for us. And it's just the cycle of life. You know, we all are going to leave here at some point in time. And we all have that era when we get to that stage, certain stage in life where it becomes, I guess, expected, you know. But I just want to take a moment out of my day just to acknowledge a great guy and to say, hey, man, we love you. You will be missed. And everybody take care and God bless.